In this video, I will share with you how to create videos using Adobe Express and how to do so even if you don't have a desktop computer, a laptop, or even a smartphone. You could just use a Chromebook or any other tool that can access a web browser. Let's get started. So here I am on express.adobe.com. That's Adobe Express. And I'm just going to click here on the plus sign in the upper left, and I'm going to choose video. I want this one to be a standard video. You could also make a mobile video if you prefer, but I'll just click here to open up the video interface. And it's trying to teach me some things. I'm just going to click OK to get rid of that pop-up. And you can see now I have a blank screen on which I can start to build my video. Notice that Adobe Express is kind of coaching me here into perhaps adding some media. So if I am on a device that has a hard drive, like a laptop or a desktop, I could click Add Media and then click Upload from Device and navigate my computer and find the footage or the images that I want to import into this project. Alternatively, if you have access to Adobe Stock, which may or may not be the case, you can select images or videos from Adobe Stock and then start to put them into your video. In my case, I'm just going to click Start from Scratch, and I'm going to go up here to the upper right and change the zoom level. I'll just zoom it down to 25% so that you can see the screen a little better here at the right. All right, so far I have one scene and it's blank. Let's change that. Here at the left, I'm going to click on text, and I could select any of these fancy text fonts and things that I want to include or use on my slide. In this case, though, I'm just going to click Add Your Text, and it gives me some kind of generic text. I can click on that and put it where I want it to appear on my first scene. I'm going to click on it, and I'll just call this the parts of speech. So I type that out. If I want to change the font, I could certainly click on it and use this panel that opens at the left to change the font style. Maybe I want Bungee as the font style. I can click and drag and recenter that. And I could certainly make the text bigger. I could underline it if I want to. Just all sorts of different text options that I have, including things like the text color. I could go to more colors and change it to something else. Next, I would like to have some sort of visual here in addition to the text. How could I do that? Well, I could click here at the left where it says Media, and I could certainly search for examples of nouns and verbs and adjectives and create a collage or something here that would represent the parts of speech. That would be great. But notice that there's another option here called Generate Image. I'll just click there, and I want this image to be basically just a square. And now I describe the image I would like to be generated. So I want a collage of images with each of the images representing one of the parts of speech in English. For example, verbs, nouns, adjectives, adverbs, etc. And then I'll tap Enter, and Adobe Express is going to try to auto-generate, using artificial intelligence, a graphic that I could use here that might remind people of the parts of speech. Now, sometimes the results are just fantastic, and other times they're not so great. The results here are a little interesting to me, but I'll take it. So I'm going to click and drag to make that image a little bigger, and then I'll click and drag to center it the way I want it to be centered. And now I've got the first part of my video. I could click play to preview it. Okay, that looks all right. It doesn't look like a video yet because nothing's moving, nothing's happening that way, but that's okay. So next I'm going to click here at the right where it says Add Scene. And I could from scratch develop the next scene in my video. Let me show you a shortcut though. If I go back to my first scene just by clicking on it here, notice that if you put your mouse on the upper right corner of that scene, you get 3 dots. And if you click on those 3 dots, it says Duplicate. So I could duplicate this scene. The nice thing about that is my font is already set up. It's the right size or whatever. So I'm going to click on that and change it to nouns. Okay, that's going to be the first part of speech that I focus on. I'll click on my AI generated image and I'll delete it. And maybe I'll change it from nouns to nouns, person, place, comma, thing, comma, idea. Okay, next I want to add some more visuals. So here at the left, I need to make sure media is selected. It is. And then I need to decide what visual do I want to put here. Do I want it to be a static photo or do I want it to be a video? I'm going to try video, and I'll do a search for people, and Adobe Express gives me some videos of people that I could choose from. So I'll click there to add a video of some people walking. I can stretch it out to make it as big or small as I want it to be in this scene. And I could do the same for places, things, ideas, whatever I want to do here. Next, I want to show you how to get your voice, or your face even, into this video that we're creating. And to do this, we're going to use that same media button here at the left. I'm already in that panel. And we've looked already at the videos tab here, and also the photos where we generated an AI photo. But if I go over here to the right, we have the option for audio. I can upload pre-recorded audio from my computer, or I could click to record a voiceover. That's what I'm going to do in this case, record voiceover. I need to allow permission for the Adobe Express website to access my microphone. I'll say allow, and now you can see that the microphone recognizes my voice. I'm talking, it recognizes that. You may want to switch the microphone that it uses. You can do that here, but when you're ready, just click Start Recording. I get a countdown. The first part of speech that we're going to look at is nouns. Nouns are persons, places, things, ideas, all sorts of wonderful things. You're going to love them. I click Finish Recording, and my voiceover is added to the scene. You can see it here. Let's go back and press play. The first part of speech that we're going to look at is nouns. So not only can you add videos or images to the scenes in your Adobe Express videos, but you can also add your voice. Now I'm going to go on to a third scene. I'll just right click on the current scene that I'm working on and choose duplicate. And so now I have a duplicate of that. And I can change this from nouns to verbs. Action words. I'll click and delete by tapping the delete key on the keyboard the video that was there, and I can click on photos to add some actions. Maybe this image here would work well. I can shrink that down if I need to. Of course, I could, on the same media tab, I could go to videos and put in a video if I prefer, and I think I will. So now I have an image and a video, both hopefully suggesting the idea of action words. Now this time, instead of just adding audio, I want to add a video, and a video of myself. If I click Record Yourself, it will access my webcam. I have to allow it though. And here I am. I'm going to move this over to the right. I click Start Recording. Verbs are action words, like playing, like jumping, swimming, running, etc. I click Stop Recording, Save Recording, and now I have a video of myself. I can now move this recording where I want it to be in my video, and I can resize it. Now I'm going to click back and duplicate my second scene again for this third example. I'm going to change it from nouns to adjectives. I'll delete my video, and I did a search for descriptive. It's brought up this video that shows a bunch of different colors, which is perfect for adjectives, because colors are adjectives. And then this time, for my final example, I'm not going to add audio of myself. I'm not going to add video of myself. Instead, I'm going to choose Animate Characters. And you'll find Animate Characters either on the Audio tab or the Video tab. I'll click Animate Characters Beta, and it brings up a tool called Animate Characters. If you want to know more about this great tool, look at some of my other videos that I've created, but I'll give you a quick demo of it right now. What you do is you select a character from a list of characters. There are dozens and dozens of these. I'm going to choose Zeno here. You can choose a background as well. Maybe I'll put him at the fair. I can click and drag on Zeno and place him where I want him to be in this scene. I can make him smaller or bigger. And when I'm ready, I could choose the size for this video of Zeno. I could make it landscape, square, whatever I want it to be. In this case, I'm going to go back to background and choose a transparent background. And for the size, I think I will make it kind of a square size. I'll shrink Zeno down so that all of him appears in the video. Notice that you can enhance speech, so that will try to get rid of ambient noise in your video. And then when you're ready, just click record, and then you get a countdown and you can start talking. Adjectives are descriptive words. They help you to describe nouns and talk about the color of the noun, the size, other characteristics. I click Done, and Adobe Express is now using the Animate Characters tool to animate this character based on the words that I recorded. And the enthusiasm or lack of enthusiasm that I bring to this recording will affect the character. The character may move his hands around or her hands around, and also the eyes, sometimes the hair, the feet, are all animated based on my recording. Most important, the mouth of the animated character will be synced to the words that I said in the recording. When Animate Characters is done doing its work, my character will appear in my scene. I can click and drag and move the character where I want him to be. I can resize him, and I can decide if he shows up in front of the text or behind the text. There are different options available to me. Now, because I chose to have Zeno in front of a transparent background, this works a little better than it otherwise would. So that's why that's a feature in Adobe Express. I can get a preview of what this will be like if I move the playhead to the proper place in the video and then click play. Adjectives are descriptive words. They help you to describe nouns. So it's working well, but I want Zeno to actually be in front of the video as well, not just the text. And I'm happy with the result. A couple of things I may want to do to finish off my video. I think I'll get rid of this last blank scene. It's not necessary. So I'll click on the three dots, choose delete scene, it's gone. I also want to apply some transitions between these different scenes. If I click here on the plus sign, I can add a transition and I can select from a variety. We could do dip to black, dip to white, dissolve, slide, and more. I'm going to go with dissolve. If you click on the little settings button after choosing a transition, it lets you affect a few of the settings. So for example, in this case, I could just make the transition be a little slower or a little faster, but there are other options too. For example, on move, if I choose slide and click on the options, I can also decide which direction it slides and the personality of the slide. It's kind of interesting. In my case, I'm going to stick with dissolve, and I could choose to apply that same dissolve transition to all of my scenes, and that is what I want to do in this case. Now, if you'd prefer not to just have white backgrounds on your scenes, that's fine. Just click on one of your scenes, go up to background color, and you can change it to something else. And of course, I would then need to make that change on the other scenes if I want them to be changed. If I'm happy with my video at this point, I may want to go up here to the top and name the video. Right now it's just untitled, but I can click and rename this. I'll name it the parts of speech. And then here in the upper right, I can choose to compile and download the finished video. I'm going to do that as an MP4. You can choose or change the video resolution if you'd like, and then click download. So all of my work now is being compiled together, and it's going to be exported to my computer. Okay, my video has finished downloading. I can click to open it up, and let's look at it. The first part of speech that we're going to look at is nouns. Nouns are persons, places, things, ideas, all sorts of wonderful things. You're going to love them. Verbs are action words, like playing, like jumping, swimming. Adjectives are descriptive words. They help you to describe nouns, talk about the color of the noun, the size, other characteristics. So I'm very happy with those results. Turned out great, and I have the video on my computer. Now, what if you created the video though, not on a full computer, but actually just on a Chromebook? Well, that's fine. All you would do, instead of downloading it to your computer, is you would click share, and you can generate a view-only link. You could just click create link, and after a few seconds, Adobe Express will give you a link that you can share with anyone. Anyone that clicks that link will be able to watch your video. Now, what if, in addition to creating a video as I've shared in this tutorial, what if you would like to include real footage that you took on your smartphone? So maybe you're a teacher and you take your students to the zoo and you record some great footage of the zoo animals and you want to include that footage in your Adobe Express video, but it's on your smartphone. Well, that's totally fine. What you would do is you would open up the Adobe Express app on your smartphone, start a new project, and then select the video that's on your smartphone and add that to your project. As soon as you've done that, it will be synced with your Adobe Express account, as long as you're logged in to your account on the app. At that point, you can just move to your Chromebook or your computer, either way, and then you could go to your Adobe Express homepage, and that project with your video footage will appear here in your recent projects. You can then click on it to open it up and then start to edit the video footage that you recorded. So I hope this video will help you get started using Adobe Express to create videos either completely from scratch, just by using the media tool here at the left and the text tool, or if you want to use footage from your smartphone, you can use this as well as the Adobe Express app on your phone to get the footage into your projects and then make some edits. Thanks for watching this video. I hope you found it to be helpful. If you did, please like, follow, and subscribe. And when you do, click the bell and you'll be notified when I post another video. If you'd like to support my channel, the best way to do that is to become a channel supporter, but you could also click the thanks button below the video. You could support me through my Patreon account or by buying channel merch, and you'll see more information about those options in the description below the video.